So that's the first thing I noticed. Then like bass comes in. Bass I thought was really well. The bass itself was really well mixed. Like it felt really tight. It felt full.
Mm.
Great, right? I just thought that it felt like between the what the bass was doing, what the beat
And the
was doing, and what the vocal was doing,
yeah.
the arrangement of things like almost spatially, not necessarily like stereo,
Mm.
but like the bass felt like it was right here and it was taking up the whole bottom half basically of like the view sort of. And
Mm.
then the vocal is also right in front but like a little bit too narrow, and then the beat was like sort of way behind that stuff, and those backing vocals which were so good were barely audible
That's
because the
true.
other stuff was just totally overshadowing it like right in front, and those were just way they were lost in the distance.
Mm.
So I feel like things need to come more or less onto the same plane, sort of like depth wise.
Mm.
They don't need to be like all on the same plane, but they need to be closer together. Because
Mm.
right now, like the bass and vocal are right at the front, and everything else is a mile back.
Mm.
Um, Part of that's like level. I think the bass probably should come down a little bit, or maybe just like duck or dip the some of the upper like mid range or the lower
I
mid
thought
range
the
even of
kick
the bass.
I thought the kick itself was really loud.
Yeah, it could be the kick, honestly, too.
Yeah.
But just back that stuff off a little bit, bring the backing vocals forward a little bit, and maybe brighten them up a little bit too.
Mm.
There's an interesting phenomenon. There's a number of ways that the ear judges how far away a sound is, even when it's in headphones.
Mm.
Uh, the most obvious is volume, right? So the
Mm.
closer something is in nature to you, probably the louder it's going to be. That's number one. Number two is like reverberation, right? So if something's really far away, it's more likely to have a really long reverberation time. And so that's how you can move things to the back of the mix. The third way, which most people don't realize, is with spectral coloration.
Sorry, you
Sounds that
you
are
you
closer to
dropped
you
out for
tend to
me.
have more.
Spatial colorization? What was that?
Yeah, so sounds that are more forward, sounds that are closer to you
Mm.
usually have more high frequency, and
Mm.
sounds that are further away have more of like a sort of like a low pass over them.
Mm.
So if your sounds are too far away and you want to make them closer, make sure they have enough high frequency information. And for backing vocals like this, that could be really useful.
Mm.
Uh, just to make them sound a little bit more crisper and a little bit more upfront and probably stereo panned.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, that's just a tip, kind of a mixing tip for that side.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, aside from that, I mean, I think the song was good. Like, I guess I'll just go through the ratings because I'm sort of doing it already.
Yeah.
Um, Vibes, totally green. I mean, like this is fucking sick. This is
Dude, if we
amazing.
had purple for vibes, it'd be purple.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. I would give group chat purple
But
on the vibes too, and this definitely purple on the vibes too.
yeah,
Uh, yeah,
nails it.
for sure. Then content, a very like a light, again, a light shade of green. The only reason I say that, I thought everything was great except the verse closest to the middle just felt like maybe it went on a little bit long.
Mm.
There was a point when I zoned out just a little bit in there
Mm.
and was like, okay, like where are we going here? What's happening? And it could just be that you add more variation to that second verse, so that it's not exactly the same, musically as the first.
Mhm.
Had some little background vocal flares that sort of like are unexpected.
Mm.
Uh, there's so many ways to do this, and it's a pretty common thing that we talk about. But that was just a very minor observation.